Oh, oh, yo,
He
yo,
just comes in like a boss. He's
yo.
like, welcome, Anime Lately fans. How you guys doing? We are here and we're back for a 7 Deadly Sins, aka Japanese version, Natsu no Taizai. And as your regular host, as always, your main host, Legend Divash, and
Sam the Manga Man.
guys, we're excited to be back because we know how much you love watching our live reaction. And hopefully you watch our review right after. That will be coming out after with this review. I mean, with this video, depends how good the chapter is. If we have to review it together or separately. So let us know what you guys thought about this chapter. You got excited? Now check the review as well. It comes out a couple hours after, always when the video drops on live reaction. And guys, always big appreciation. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Tell us that you hate it in the comments down below. Also, subscribe to the video, smash that button to know that you're supporting us. We gladly appreciate that you do. And as always, guys, support us, follow us in any type of way. Twitter, IG, like page, Discord server of everything Anime GNG, all the whole names right there. Simple as that. Thank you very much. With all that out of the way, let's do a quick recap. Last week, we had the Assembly Sin, Taizai. We had the All for One Demon coming out. People in the comments of our live reaction, they were skeptical because they said if Bond or anybody kicks their ass, they will flip. It's understandable, right, Sam?
I agree, because dude, that's way too unbalanced of the power. You're saying the good guys have more power than the bad guys. The only way that it makes more sense is all the good guys work together to kill the enemy, which perfectly, but much better that way. I agree with the people.
Yeah, I totally agree because right now, if Bond is get to do something, that's cool because he was training there. But hopefully it's not Bond only. Hopefully it's Bond and somebody else to defeat him. Or because I want to see the All for One Demon destroy them first in the first round. Then in the second round, the heroes come back. That's common storytelling. The villains, technically, to me, the villains are technically the Goddess Clan. To me, the good people are taking the Demon Clan. That's my perspective, how I see it. But from the way the story is told, that the Demon Clan are the ones that are killing people and everything and doing bad. So hopefully they don't do. Hopefully the creator do not put the Demon Clan in such a bad thing because right now Xerxes got defeated in 1 minute by the One. So it's understandable why people feel some type of salty type of way because it's understandable. We have read the Twitterverse, we have read the comments and everything, so we truly understand.
I could get it. No, it's perfectly fine. Like where people are mad about it, but it still kind of makes sense because remember the one that Escanor, the one fought regular Melodius, may not be in full strength, may not be in full power, but still Zeldorus is weaker than Melodius. So of course they're gonna have the same kind of damage or same level of injury, or at least Zeldorus gets more of it because he's weaker than Melodius. But you know what? We don't really technically know exactly the real balance of the power, of the difference in real big power difference and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If anything, Zeldorus could have died, but he didn't. So.
And remember, the demons can have a strong healing factor. That's what people don't understand. That the higher the demons are, the higher that they could heal faster. And Meliodas lost that battle is because remember he went full berserk, but he didn't control his the full demon mode. So it's completely understandable.
Yeah. So and technically we don't know for sure if that's Zeldorus' real full demon mode. All he did was use Omulus Nebula. He just used an attack. He didn't really go full demon himself either.
Truly that. And also, guys, before we go to a live reaction, I just want to say, don't forget, we have an animated podcast, and episode 8 just dropped. So listen to our episode 8 of the GNG Network. And where could you find that, Sam?
At the Geeks+Gamers Network on Podbean and iTunes.
Support that podcast. We have a special guest, George Lucan. We talk about the animated the animated films that were nominated on the Golden Globe and everything and what deserved and stuff like that. So please listen to the podcast. And if you have been listening to it, thank you very much. Gladly appreciate support. Listen to it all right? So let's get to a live reaction ahead for 7 Deadly Sins chapter 293, When Someday Comes True. Okay. Next page.
1 second. Scrolling down. Bond-sama, thank goodness you're all right. And Melodius, I trust his soul is all good, right too? He's smiling. Don't worry, princess. I guarantee he's coming back for you.
And he just looks like he turned around. Shit. What is it? You guys go straight to where the captain is. I'll join you once I've accomplished my goal. What's he gonna do? But no, I love his jacket though. His jacket looking good.
Match small on him though. And then
It does. Looks very small on him.
And we see the demons.
It kind of looks like a crop top. It does. Next page.
The demons, the giant Meltron, Merla. So I forgot her name. I know it started with M, but she was Diane's teacher, master,
Yeah.
and she's killing all the other demons with the fairies and humans.
Yeah.
Next page.
Which is pretty cool art though. I like it. It's just very quick art. Next page, same thing. Destruction. The demons gonna destroy the explosion. People are dying. The demons are gonna destroy. So right there is Hauser and the other girl, Gila. Whirlwind attack. Next page.
Elaine. He's breathing hard. Princess of the Fairies, I owe you one. She looks back. She gets hit by one of the demons, and the demon gets covered in vines. Elaine, get to safety. Oh, we see the first fairy queen protecting her. Your body needs rest. If you push yourself any harder, it's all right, Gerard. This life is only on temporary loan, thanks to the way of hateful dead revival. Next page.
Matrona comes back. Then that's the name. I just remember about seeing her face again. Matrona, Earth Fang, nice attack. Boom. She gets exploded. Tush. Next page.
We see Tempest Waterfall. More of Elaine's attacks. Whoa. Elaine Sama's awesome. We see the other fairies cheering for her. Elaine, and she's exhausted. She's about to drop. Next page.
Bond is fighting with all his life in hell for his friends. That's why I must fight too, as the saint of the Fairy King's forest. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to face him. Her wings start disappearing. And I bet you next page, Bond is going to catch her.
Bond, I wish we could have one last time together. And then we see Bond about to capture her. And then we see Bond moving his arms. Oh, yo.
He just comes in like a boss.
Yo.
He's like,
yo.
Oh my God, the art looks fucking fantastic. Bond the way. Yo, his left arm looks like went to the gym. Like he was masturbating that arm. He was just going in.
Yo, all he did was just move his arm a little bit. Like, damn.
Shit, next page.
Oh,
that's like, what the hell just happened? That's, huh?
Sorry, I'm late.
And then she just can't see who that is. And sorry, I'm late. And she says, Bond, he came back to me. Oh my God, I just want to cry to that shit. That's just beautiful.
I'm not dreaming, am I? No. My body and wings reverted. I guess I used too much of my strength. But I'm happy. All I wanted was to be held. Like this one last time. She's shaking. Like she's dropping. Like she's dying again. Next page.
Elaine-sama. Elaine-sama.
Yo, no, she's. I think she's exhausted.
It's not the one last time. Gift.
Oh shit.
No, it's nowhere near the last time. I'm going to hold you so many times more. Shit. Is she getting revived?
Bond's tremendous light force is going into Elaine's body. Does this mean what I think it does? You see Elaine healing. Her wounds are healing. Her eyes are open. Stop, Bond. If you use up all your power from the fountain of youth, you won't be immortal anymore. And then we see her crying. Next page.
The Shining still. Bond, are you really sure about this? You lost your immortality. I don't care about that. As long as I was able to keep my promise to you.
Oh, man.
Someday I will steal you away, Elaine.
Oh, man. You're mine for the rest of our lives. Oh, man. That is beautiful.
Chapter
293 ends.
What time are we on?
9:45.
Want to do a review after this, or wanna cut
I
it
think we should
short?
do a review after this. It wasn't too long of a chapter. I think it was
Yeah,
sweet.
it was beautiful. It's not like an action pack, but to feel the emotion of a guy
It
that
was like
lost a loved one. Okay,
it's,
guys. By the way, reviews just starting now since the chapter is short. And
before we start the review, this was on a side page. Once he's stolen something, he will never let it go. That name, greed. That someday they've held in their hearts ever since the 7 days of fate has finally come to be. In exchange for his immortality, Elaine has been resurrected. Do we continue in 294? Hope, discord, and despair. Oh man, that's insane.
that's
Wow.
amazing.
That is wow.
So review starting now, and honestly, I love this chapter. It was good. It's not that we need action pack. People don't understand that you mean like people got mad at us when we spoke about Goblin Slayer not being action pack about the anime. But I feel like this though they need to be action pack. When there's good storytelling, we're entertained. We don't need action pack every episode. As long as you get the viewer engaged and know that what was going on, and you have us invested with the characters. Where, for example, not even for tangent, but Goblin Slayer is a one-dimensional character. His side characters are three-dimensional because we know more about them. But these characters, they'll grow up with them from the first chapters to now, where Bonnie and Elaine have the one of, to me, second most tragic story behind Meliodas and Elizabeth. Some people put them above number one. So I love how he finally gave his immortal power. But I feel like that's not the whole truth, because I feel like there's more to it. Since he was there for 6,000 years in hell, I feel like there's more to his power since he learned about the Fountain of Youth. I feel like there's more to it because he's a gift, but I feel like he didn't give all his immortality to Elaine.
Maybe we don't technically necessarily sure. Remember in the Fountain of Youth, you become immortal when you drink it. But then for for Elaine, she was technically just a dead body with like her soul still inside her body, which was really weak from the beginning.
So I feel like
I don't know for sure if his immortality is really gone. But then if it says it's gone, we're only assuming that it is gone.
Yeah, we're assuming because of what she thinks and what she knows from the Fountain of Youth, but she don't know what hell purgatory put back into. Like he fought the Demon King many times and lost. He lost a good friend that he made friends with for the 6,000 years while. So, and he made good friends with the yin side of Meliodas. So it could be that he gained more power because remember he healed Wild by
just tapping on him.
Yeah, just tapping on it.
No, what he did was he took his pain. He took his pain and injury for himself because he can just heal it from it.
So maybe he learned a new trick by doing the same thing to Elaine, by giving her that trick or saying like here.
Oh no. He did the same trick gift to the Demon King himself. Remember, the Demon King had his magic onto where any damage or any injury magic has on him, he'll just heal. So what if I heal you and then reverse and it'll do the opposite and it hurt you instead? So I don't think Bond is really, he didn't lose his immortality. He still had to have some kind of strength or some kind of healing factor ability too. So I think
because like Bond is not stupid. Bond acts like he's dumb, but he's a smart dude. He's a smart dude.
He's conniving. He's really good. He's really good has a good idea of how to do stuff. And we see that when he was training in Purgatory. He learned new moves. He's much smarter than that.
Like I feel like there's more to it. Like Bond reminds me a lot of me. Like I'm very sneaky in the way I choose my words. Sometimes my words always gets me in trouble. That's for sure. But at the same time, I know what I'm doing because I don't always say something, but I'm always paying attention. That's what I think Bond is. He knows what he's doing. He has a plan. Yes, he did it for love. If he gave up his immortality, his immortal power, I'm fine with that. But what would you do now as a sin? What was your power now? Because technically your sin was the immortal sin Bond.
You still have that stealing ability and that stealing the power ability too.
But now he can't fight technically or the big guys because once you get killed, you're dead.
He can't really afford to die, really. He can still fight, he just can't afford to die now because he's human again.
Yeah, so like the enemy king can, the enemy king could fight because their body are not humans. Their body are
They can
erase
withstand
that.
it. They're more be able to withstand because she's a giant and he's a fairy
Yeah,
king.
but
And
Bond is technically still a
he's now
human.
human now. He's now
Yeah,
mostly full human now.
so it's very curious to know where does the creator go with this. And honestly, I'm happy he did this type of chapter. Very
Because
simple, very
this
soothing.
chapter gave the happy ending for Elaine and Bond.
And what's
This is
funny,
the
it's
happy
very
ending.
heartwarming. It's very heartwarming because it's not something that we needed. All right, next fight, because we had 5 chapters of fighting between the demon and the Sins and one of the goddess clan. But now we have the heartwarming chapter that we didn't really need. And I like that we could just have this next chapter talk about love and everything. So I find that very beautiful, honestly.
Well, the thing was, Bond knew that her time was limited, and he knew he had to do something. But before he's able to do something to help Elaine, he needs to help his bro, Melodious. He needs
Yeah.
to help his partner in crime by getting his soul out of purgatory. And when he was in purgatory, he learned how to use the power. He got stronger. He learned how to use the power gift. He learned how to do more other stuff and abilities and stuff, which came in handy because apparently that's the special thing you need to heal Elaine so that she doesn't die again.
I agree.
And I'm really happy for this because this is like the happy ending for Bond and Elaine now.
And, and hopefully the master, the Thompson, Meliodas gets that type of happy ending at the end of the series because we don't know. So hopefully it gets that happy ending as well. And hopefully Bond and King could get it as well. Escador, who knows? Escador might not get the happy ending with Merlin.
I didn't expect Bond and Elaine to be the first ones to have the happy endings first.
No, not the first one. Technically, King in the end got it, technically.
In a way, yes, true. But King wasn't fully in his full potential yet either. Remember?
No, but I'm saying like they're in love, Deanne and King.
True.
Like finally got together. Bond and Elaine kept.
Well, I mean, like happy ending, as in like, okay, they have nothing to worry about now. All they need to do is save the world, kind of thing. And actually, you might be right because Diane did have her memories erased and just got it back from the original Galder, and then they got back and then continue getting more back together in a way.
Totally agree.
Stronger. So you're probably right, but I think this is like a more I can be happy with this kind of happy ending.
Tell me your rating.
I could give this a better happy ending. But before I give my rating, man, the Bond that one page of Bond eliminating all the demons.
With the snap.
He didn't even snap. He just went like up, down.
He curled his finger. I mean, sorry, he curled his hand like that.
Yeah, he just curled it, and then everybody, all the demons. Ah, shit, yo.
The love that always exists. That's for me a good title right there. The love that always exists.
Yeah, definitely.
But to me, this chapter is good. For me, I don't know where's the next chapter gonna go because this to me was heartwarming and I love it. So for me, this chapter was definitely a 5 out of 5. Not because it was action-packed, but a heartwarming because I could relate to it. Because one of my favorite lines said, I don't care about that as long as I was able to keep my promise to you. Like, and also of him singing it in the...
I think that's going to be a title.
Someday
I'm going to steal you.
And I love that because he's a person who just wants to be in love with the person he loves and that's and be with that person. I find that beautiful because a lot of people don't have that type of opportunity. So I truly give this chapter 5 out of 5. Not because it's action-packed, but just heartwarming. And that's for me 5 out of 5 for me.
I also give it 5 out of 5 because I don't need action. I don't need action chapters. I don't need all that other stuff, which people keep saying because it's not an action chapter. No, it's not. It wasn't even. I love story. If knowing a lot of people and people, I know I love story, and if it's a really good story, I don't care if it has no action. I also like I read other stuff other than like action stuff, like romance, drama, and that sort of stuff too. And I do like it because it has really great stories and stuff like that.
Totally.
This is a great story. This is really good into details because there's such a great beginning from all the way to the past, build up here and there, and then finally we got a great. They have one of our favorite main characters happy ending because Seven Deadly Sins is not just one main character; it's multiple characters. It's technically all 7 sins kind of main characters.
Yep.
And
I'm really excited. So I have no theories for this next chapter 294 or so on. Do you have any theories? If not, let's just be on our way.
Well, since it says hope, discord, and despair, I think we're gonna have to go back into that fight with the original demon.
And And I think Bond is going to join them in that. So I'm pretty excited to where that goes and what happens with Lane and Bond and what that continues on with the Seven Sins. So I'm really excited for that. And hopefully it's good and continues on. Hopefully, if we missed anything, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Like the video. If not, dislike it. Up to you. Whatever floats your boat. And don't forget, press that red button. Smash that red button. And also, guys, press that bell notification. And also, guys, if you want to support us, I'd appreciate it. You can support us on Patreon. If you can't, don't worry. We don't really mind. Just it's helpful, honestly. Other than that, guys, watch our other videos. Watch our Spider-Man Spider-Man review, and watch our Black Clover manga, My Hero Academia, One Piece manga videos. So all those are on the left, right, everything on that, guys. Tell you later. Have a good day, have a good night, and have a good week.
Peace.